Hey yo, what's up with these Intel Arc GPUs? Are they as good as the Nvidia and AMD GPUs? So Intel Arc GPUs are Intel's first real attempt at making discrete GPUs for gamers and creators. So their most popular lineup for the Arc GPUs are the Arc 380, Arc 750, and the Arc 770. Gotcha. So how do those compare to like RTX or Radeon cards? So I really think that the Intel Arc GPUs are a budget-friendly option, especially compared to like Nvidia's GeForce and AMD's Radeon cards. Performance-wise, the A750 and the A770 are in the mid-range, roughly competing with the RTX 3060 and the RX 6600 XT. So they really do shine with modern APIs like DirectX 12 and Vulkan, where they're optimized for newer games. But older games running on DirectX 9 is where they're a little bit unstable. DirectX 9? Who's still using that? So games like Counter-Strike and older MMOs actually. So Intel has software-based solutions for DirectX, but it's not as smooth as native support. Frame issues can pop up, but Intel has been improving that with driver updates. Gotcha. So when would it actually be useful to buy an Arc GPU? I would say if you're on a tight budget and you're playing modern games, the Intel Arc GPUs are really good value. They're also solid for content creation because they include AV1 encoding, which is like next-gen video codecs. Neither NVIDIA's 30 series or AMD GPUs natively support AV1 encoding, so it's a pretty big deal for streamers and video editors. Plus, Intel's GPUs often come bundled with deals like free games, which kind of makes them a little bit more appealing if you're on the fence about buying them. Okay, but how powerful are they really? The Arc A770, which is Intel's top card, delivers performance close to the 3060 Ti in some games. It's capable of 1080p and even 1440p with ray tracing at a pretty decent level, but it's not touching like DLSS 3 or FSR 3 when it comes to upscaling tech. So Intel has its own upscaling tech called XeSS, but it's not as polished. Okay, well, since it's pretty new, what about the drivers? Do they crash a lot? Their drivers are improving, but they're not as mature or stable as Nvidia or AMD's. You'll occasionally run into bugs or performance issues, especially with their older titles, but it's not all the time. Gotcha. Okay, so what would you say are the biggest pros and cons of the GPU? I would say the pros are competitive pricing, strong performance in modern games, AV1 encoding, and decent ray tracing. Probably some of the cons are spotty driver support, struggles with older games, and no advanced upscaling tech like DLSS 3. But if you're patient and you're willing to wait on Intel to improve over time, it's a pretty solid choice. But if you want no headaches, I would just go with Nvidia or an AMD card.